Let's talk about Liverpool Football Club and everything that is happening around Liverpool. First of all, Luiz Díaz, finally, Lucho, have now pushed his way out of Liverpool Football Club. Let's think about Luiz Díaz in this form. Luiz Díaz wanted to leave Liverpool for economic reasons. It's not just about the sporting reasons. Economically, Luiz Díaz is one of the least paid wingers in Premier League. I think he's around 63 to 65k a week. That is too small. And I know that Liverpool wants to keep him, especially with the tragic incident of losing Jota. I think Luiz Díaz is thinking here that know how Liverpool will jump from 63 to maybe 150. The best way for him to get an increment, a reasonable increment, is to join another club. You remember what happens when you're at a particular company. You know that the promotions are always 1 or 2%. If you want to make 20, 30, 40%, you need to join another company for you to make that leap. And this is exactly what Diaz did here. I didn't see anything bad in him trying to leave. I'm not having any bad blood for him. I think he has served Liverpool very well. He has done his bit. He's still 28 years. He's still in his prime. He needs to sign the big contract right now. And he signed that big contract at Bayern Munich. Remember, before the end of the season, the girlfriend have already, or the wife have already sent a message that they are going to leave. In fact, a lot of clubs were interested in signing Diaz. According to Fabrizio Romano, you know that Barcelona tried to sign Luiz Díaz a night before they signed Rashford. They are prepared to pay 60 million euros, but Liverpool said no. No chance. Liverpool did not give them any chance. Don't buy Luiz Díaz for anything less than 70. Now, finally, Liverpool got a reasonable amount of money, 75 million for Luiz Díaz. I think this is a good buy. I think this is a good buy for Bayern and a good sale for Liverpool Football Club. 70 million and then 5 million on add-ons. So it means that the larger chunk is the main money. And Luiz Díaz have now been given permission to join or to go and complete his medical and join Bayern Munich. He didn't play in the last game Liverpool played against AC Milan, because Arne Slot also confirmed that he wants to leave. He has been pushing to leave. I know Liverpool wanted to keep him, but he has checked the variables. Liverpool can jump from 63 to maybe 150. I believe in due course we will see how much Bayern are willing or Bayern will be paying him. So which means that Liverpool finally are losing, another player. And Luiz Díaz is an important player. I think he will improve Bayern. He has done his bit. Nobody have any bad, feeling for Luiz Díaz. One aspect I'm thinking about is that the Luiz Díaz we witnessed at Liverpool in the first 6 months is not really the Luiz Díaz that continued after the first 6 months. If you watch Liverpool very well, you know that first 6 months he was scintillating, he was very good, he was doing everything correctly, he was electrifying, he was very very good. But injuries and a lot of things, loss of form, limited Diaz a little bit. Let's see whether he can be able to reignite the fire again at Bayern Munich. Continuing on outgoings, Darwin Núñez is now expected to leave Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool are anticipating offers for Darwin Núñez. Saudi guys are interested. Napoli, we are interested, but Napoli pulled out because Liverpool are not, budging to the price or lower price that Napoli are, proposing. Now, it remains for us to see the club that will go for him. It looks as if it's going to be Saudi. Saudi guys are now in the market, in England or in Europe, signing players. And we need to talk about one thing. Let's be honest here. Liverpool are now becoming that big clubs when it comes to sales too. The sales this summer have been fair enough. 30 million pounds for Kwanzaa, 75 million for Luiz Díaz, 80 million, for the second goalkeeper. You can see sales all over the place. Then Núñez, Liverpool are poised to receiving around 200 million only on inflow. That is massive, even though they've made significant improvement or significant expenses when it comes to Kekes, Frimpong, then Florian Wirtz, and then also probably another winger, Hugo Ekitike, and another winger. Let's see what Liverpool can be able to do. If Núñez leaves, Liverpool will now go straight into the market again. Liverpool are still aggressive in the market. One player you must keep an eye on is Isak. Newcastle have started looking for replacement for Isak. They added Nicholas Jackson to the list. Now they are proposing or advancing in talks with the camp of Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko is a player that Arsenal wanted to sign. It didn't work out. Manchester United are also there, trying to track the movement or track everything about Benjamin Sesko. But the club that is making moves, trying to push is Newcastle. Newcastle now are prepared to lose Isak because Eddie Howe said that after the game they played against Arsenal, they lost 3-2. He said that they are not expecting Isak to even join next week. So Isak looks as if he's now out of the sort for Newcastle. And Isak have made it clear he's not interested in talking to Chelsea, even though Chelsea did not make any move. He's not talking to Saudi guys that are interested. He's just focused on joining Liverpool. One stumbling block here is that Liverpool are prepared to bid for Isak. But Liverpool don't want to bid over the bar. Like over crazy money. We don't want to bid anything crazy. Because Newcastle are proposing 172 million. Record sell in England. And I don't see how Liverpool can be able to deal or be able to offer this amount. I know that Liverpool will offer significant amount for Isak, but I'm not sure Liverpool can be able to pay 172 million. We must know that Isak is the number one priority for Liverpool. Before Newcastle before then Liverpool signed Ekitike. In fact, Newcastle forced Liverpool to sign Ekitike before making Isak available. Because if Liverpool knew that Isak is going to be available, they wouldn't have signed, Ekitike. Remember, before Liverpool signed Ekitike, Liverpool told, Newcastle, give us Isak and we'll leave Ekitike for you. Newcastle refused. Liverpool tried to push to get Isak. It looks as if Newcastle are trying to sign a replacement before, because this is still what they are doing now. They are looking for Sesko. They want to sign a replacement before signing Isak. I don't know what is the plan. They now mismanaged the whole thing. Liverpool signed Ekitike. Now Isak is available. Liverpool are now pushing to, sign Isak again, and it's gonna be an incredible one. Liverpool will be pushing. Isak will be an incredible buy for Liverpool, full of speed, full of goals, full of 3-3. Everything is in Liverpool's favor. That guy is a very good player. But now that Luiz Díaz is leaving, it means that Liverpool are now short on winger again, unless Vets can be able to play as a winger, and then Liverpool can be able to play other players. Because if you see Liverpool's starting 11, any starting 11 that Szoboszlai is not there, that starting 11, Liverpool will lose power, pace, shooting, a lot of things. That's why Szoboszlai must be there. So if Vets can be pushed to the wing, that will be coming inside, going out wide. Szoboszlai must be in the lineup for Liverpool to be able to make anything incredible. And if Isak comes in, Ekitike can now be able to be integrated slowly without having to be under pressure. And this is the advantage of signing, good players that have been tried and tested in the Premier League. It's going to be an interesting one. Let's see what happens here. Going on what is happening at Liverpool, if you watch the game against AC Milan, I made mention of something. Defensively, there must be work to be done. Defensively, there must be work. And I'm disappointed, or I'm worried that Ancelotti is saying that they are not interested in signing a defender, that Gravenberch can play there. Gravenberch is an attacker converted to a midfielder. Now they are not saying that he can also play as a defender. I don't think it's enough. Liverpool have been focused on signing attacking players, Vets, signing, Ekitike, all the attacking guys, Frimpong. Defense needs attention, especially center-back pairing. Van Dijk and Konate is not enough. Kwanzaa is out. And then Gomez is always in and out of the team. One defender must be bought, even now that there is Kekes. I know one of Robertson or Tsimikas needs to leave. But Kekes is not enough in the defense with Frimpong. Central defenders are needed in the club, because Liverpool, they'll still be outgoing. Chiesa is going to leave. One of Robertson or Tsimikas is going to leave. Nunez is going to leave. So focus on a slot, please. Don't go and say that the Gravenberch can play defense. You never can tell. Liverpool are the defending champion. You must know that every team will fight tooth and nail to stop Liverpool. The levels Liverpool need to show this season is not normal levels. It's above average levels. In fact, on the high end, for them to be able to do any job to try to retain the Premier League. And this is what I think. And then for one more player we need to talk about, Rio Ngumoha. Probably Rio might be the reason Liverpool will not be able to go and sign a winger, because Rio played the wing of Lucho and played it very well. Look at the way he gave assist to Szoboszlai. He is electrifying. His understanding of the game is massive. Running forward, coming back, doing everything that is required of the team. I look at this guy, some people might be thinking he's 16 years, but I think if he is interchanged with Mobi Vets, playing with, Szoboszlai, playing with Mo Salah, training with them every day, Hugo Ekitike, all these guys will help mold him. Age right now in football is important, but it's no longer as emphasized like 10 years ago. Now, young kids are taking center stage. So look at Lamine Yamal. Look at all over the place. Young players are rising up to the occasion and playing very, very well. So, Rio Ngumoha, the way he's performing, the same thing with Masdorman of Arsenal, performing in this preseason. And a slot might be keeping an eye on, this guy needs to be in the first team. He needs to. I will not be surprised if I see Rio Ngumoha starting against the Community Shield versus Crystal Palace. I wouldn't be surprised. So this is something that is happening. I think there will still be changes. Now, question again is that how fast can these changes be able to embed? How fast? That is another question. How can Arne Slot find the perfect combination, perfect, starting 11? Because Liverpool have lost some guys. Arnold left. Now Luiz Díaz is going to leave. Nunes is going to leave. There's a lot of changes here and there, plus new players that they needed to embed. I think this preseason is very, very important for Liverpool. Work so hard to be able to integrate them. For Lucho, I will tell you, Lucho have won everything at Liverpool. Liverpool fans should just leave him with their blessings. Champions League, Premier League, Carling Cup, FA Cup, Community Shield, completed everything, won everything, deserved to be won, dare to be won, even won the Club World Cup. I don't think there's nothing left for him to win. Super Cup, everything. So I believe it's going in the right direction. Let's see what happens. Let's see how Liverpool can be able to handle the replacement. But Liverpool, right now, signing Isak will be the game changer. Don't let anybody deceive you. Isak is a baller. Signing Isak and Ekitike plus Mo Salah vets, man, the attack is looking scared. Let me know what to think in the comment section. Remember, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Invite other Liverpool fans. Let's make this place a home. Thank you.